Alright, hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Crazy Blood Monkey here. So I recently just got done watching all the Hayao Miyazaki movies, and I guess I really should have installed Adblock on my computer, because what are these ads? There's so many ads. Anyways, yeah, so I wasn't originally going to do this, but my friends were like, you should just do it, so whatever. Hopefully my opinions aren't too bad. So anyways, we're going to start off with like a small caveat here. So I actually did not watch his very first movie, which was the Lupin the Third movie. So I'm just gonna put that right there because I didn't watch it. Uh, I know maybe some people are gonna be like, "Well, then this video is clickbait," but my reasoning for that was because Lupin the Third has like 4 seasons or 7 seasons, or I don't know. It's a pretty long series. So I wasn't really sure if I could just like jump right into it. I feel like I would have to watch something before watching Lupin the Third. So yeah, that's why I skipped it, because I assumed, I would be like really lost and I wouldn't know what was going on. But maybe I was wrong about that. But anyways, let's go on to his next film, which is Nausicaä Valley of the Wind. So yeah, I was actually pretty surprised with this film. It came out in the maybe like early to mid 80s, and I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go because it's kind of iffy. A lot of things like age pretty poorly, but surprisingly, this movie did not age that badly. I think I saw like a couple of like art mistakes, like I think some of the frames were like discolored or something, but it wasn't too major. The only like complaint I had was the music did age terribly. Like the music was not great. It was very reliant on synths, and I felt like it didn't really fit the mood or the environment. But it wasn't too bad. I really enjoyed this movie. It was pretty good. Uh, the English dub was also pretty good, even though there's there's a character voiced by Patrick Stewart, and it is clearly Patrick Stewart. I mean, he has a good voice, but it's kind of just like, oh, that's Patrick Stewart, like uh, it's fine, but it was just kind of funny how like it's like, yeah, that's clearly Patrick Stewart. But yeah, so surprisingly, Miyazaki starts off pretty strong, giving this an A tier because I really did enjoy Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. All right, so now we move on to Castle in the Sky. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have too much to say about Castle in the Sky. It's a pretty good movie, but I don't know, it's not too bad. I mean, I like the theme, like the music in Castle in the Sky, like the main theme is like really good, but the story is a little bit basic. It's not too complicated. But I think it has some good environments, like the actual Castle in the Sky was a cool environment, but I don't know. I don't think it was I don't know. It's kind of hard to rank this one because I mean, I do enjoy some aspects of it, but I don't know if I would say it was super average or good. I think it barely skirts by in the B tier. I don't think it's bad enough to put in the C tier, so I'm gonna put that right there. So the third movie, because I'm stupid, I should have known this, is My Neighbor Totoro. So going into My Neighbor Totoro, I kind of was worried because I heard that is clearly a kid's movie and that would be a problem because I am a grown man. I might not sound like it, but I am. And yeah, so I kind of went in thinking I was going to hate this movie. And honestly, I did not hate this movie. I'm not hate, but I don't know, I thought I was going to be like, yeah, I'm too old for this movie. But surprisingly, I think My Neighbor Totoro was a pretty good film. It was pretty wholesome. I guess it was kind of slow. There's not a lot going on. But it's a good family film. I don't know, it's nice. It had some fun moments. It was pretty slow though. So I will have to. I don't know if it's gonna be controversial, but I will put this in the C tier because it's a good movie. But I could see people being bored. I was a little. It was again. It's a very chill movie compared to all the rest of the films. Yeah, it's a good wholesome film. It's fun, but it is a little bit slow in the beginning and not it's not very eventful. But yeah. So next up is Kiki's Delivery Service. So yeah, this one is pretty good as well. Uh, I feel like I'm a broken record here, but like all his movies are pretty good except one. I'll get to that later. Anyways, yeah, I enjoyed Kiki's Delivery Service. It is also a pretty chill film, not too much going on, just, teenage girl, witch things. It's a cute movie, it's a wholesome movie. I liked it. It is a little bit slow, but honestly, there was one moment that I really did like in Kiki's Delivery Service, which like really resonated with me. And it was like the scene and like later in the movie where like Kiki, I don't know if it's spoilers, but the film came out in like the late 80s or maybe even early 90s. Yeah, it's later on in the film when Kiki can't fly on her broom and she goes to the artist lady that lives in the woods. And they had just have like a heart to heart about like the ups and downs of things, like like sometimes you get like art block, and sometimes you just can't do the things you're supposed to do, and it's just like an up and down journey. I don't know. I was like, oh my god, I go through that too. I don't know. It's like a very relatable moment, and I don't know. It got me a little bit emotional. I don't know. I wasn't like full on crying or about to cry, but I'm like, dang, bro, that's deep. I get that. So just for that one moment, it barely skirts by into B tier. So I'm gonna put that there. Actually, to be honest, I feel like even then, I think it kind of just that one moment, kind of you move. Okay, just that moment kind of barely puts it before Castle in the Sky. Okay, so next film. Now I'm remembering, guys. Now I'm remembering. Next film is Porco Rosso. Yeah. So I don't know. This one's a fun movie as well, but I gotta be honest. I don't really know what to say too much. I think the cast is good. I really going in. I really did not expect the main character to sound the way he does. He's at least in the English dub, he's voiced by I said the word voiced by Michael Keaton. So I don't know, he just sounds like a cool guy. I'm like, huh. I did not expect this pig flying a plane to sound like a cool guy, but yeah. It's a fun movie, not too eventful, but it's okay. I think let me think. What am I gonna I feel like maybe I should I think it's good enough to be in B tier. Not just barely enough to be in B tier. I won't say it's a C movie, but it definitely is just like, it's fun, but nothing too crazy goes on. It's just a fun movie, and that's all it is. Anyways, now we go on to oh my goodness, Saya. I can't believe I brain farted on like the one of the few movies, like one of the really good ones. So, well, I mean, they're all good. So, if you can't tell, this video is unscripted. I didn't really write a script. I'm just going. Anyways, so next we got Princess Mononoke, and yeah, this one was a certified hood classic. Yeah, I really like this one. This one was really good. It has a good message. Just like Nazuna, I totally forgot. Nazuna's like about protecting the environment and stuff, and that's good. It's not an appreciate. Anyways, but yeah, characters were nice. A lot of cool action scenes. It's very clear. I mean, if you didn't know, it's very clear that this movie was like a lot of inspiration for like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and it really shows. Like this movie has a lot of style in it, and it's really cool. And I don't know, I just like the characters, and it just had like a lot of good moments, and just really good. So not unsurprisingly, this is an A tier. I think it's a little bit better than Nazuna. Not gonna lie, a little bit better than Nazuna. Don't know if that's controversial. So yeah, now we move on to I feel kind of like I not a poser, just like I have basic taste, but I think we all knew this was coming. I don't know if I have to say anything. The Spirited Away is S tier, okay? It's just you just knew. Like I could really talk about this. I could talk about this one film for like 30 minutes. I could probably make a video essay about Spirited Away, but I don't really want to deal with like content ID claims or copyright, So I just don't do anime like video essays right now. But like, yeah, Spirited Away, goated. Best movie of all time. Like, I was actually pretty late to the party. Like, I remember when I was like 11 years old at like my grandparents' house. This Spirit Away was just like on Cartoon Network, and I watched like 10 minutes of it, and I was like, this is boring. So I changed the channel, and I feel really stupid that I did that because 8 years later, when I was 19, I watched Spirit Away, and it really blew me away. I don't know if that was a pun. Hopefully that wasn't a pun, but like, yeah, it was like super good. Like, I was like, dang, I really missed out because I don't know. It's just like everything about Spirit Away. I just love it. I guess the beginning is a little bit slow, but like when it picks up, it really picks up. You know, the music is great. Just everything is iconic. Like, this is like the only film that I almost cried at just because it was ending. It wasn't even sad. I was just like, dang, bro, I gotta, I gotta leave this adventure. Like, this is like, I don't know, it was just so cool. But I didn't cry because I'm a man. Anyways, but yeah, Spirited Away, goated. I don't think I'm gonna find a movie that's better than Spirited Away. I don't know, man. I really think that I'm just, this is it. This is the best movie I'm ever gonna like see. So yeah, Spirited Away, S tier, easily S tier. Now we go on to Ponyo. Wait, no, whoa, hold up a second. We're not going to Ponyo. We're going to Howl's Moving Castle. I'm stupid. Anyway, so yeah, Howl's Moving Castle is pretty good as well. Has fun characters, has fun environments. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It wasn't, I don't have too much to say about it either, but it's pretty good. Just like Billy Crystal's, I think his name's Castor. He's like a little fireball. He was really funny. Kristen Bell's, Howl, and he's good too. A lot of good performances. Story's a little bit like basic, but it's okay. I think it's a good time. Environments are great, but trying to think here. I think I would. Let me see. I think I would put Howl's Moving Castle. I don't know if it's good enough to be an A tier, but I think like before, like I still think that one scene in Kiki is really just holding it together, man. That one scene is really, like it, because it's hard to make me like feel like even slightly emotional. I don't know, maybe I'm a psychopath, but like I don't know, that one scene in Kiki is just like, it's like, dang, bro, I don't know, that felt really special to me. So I think we're gonna have to keep Kiki at like barely B. I don't know. I don't know. Is that good? Maybe actually, no. I think maybe Hal just barely scratches by Kiki. I think that's gonna have to be that. Oops. Come on. Work with me here. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we go on to Ponyo. So, Ponyo is another, just another movie. I heard that was just gonna be a kids movie, and if you're an adult, you're not going to enjoy it. But I don't know. I enjoyed Ponyo. It is a fun, wholesome movie. It's a fun. Yeah, I mean, it is a kids movie, but I think they're all kind of kids movies. But yeah, it's a fun movie, fun, wholesome time. One thing that I don't want to sound like I'm like disrespecting her, but in the English dub, I'm all like, man, I was like, who is the mother? Who's the mother? So check out the voice actor list, and I don't want to sound like I'm just ragging on her, but it's Tina Fey. Who let Tina Fey in this? I don't know. I was just like, who let Tina Fey in the club? I don't know, but I mean, she's good, but I don't know. It's like there's a lot of A-list voice actors, a lot of A-list actors, and just like, how did Tina Fey get in this? But yeah, it's a fun movie. But obviously, just like Totoro, I'm gonna put it in C tier. I'm just because Ponyo is a very like, it's animated very beautifully. It's very like, I don't know, it's like they're really worth flexing in this movie. But yeah, the story's kind of basic. It's just like it's about love and stuff. And I don't know, it's fun, but it didn't really resonate with me too much. Okay, here we go. The Wind Rises. I kind of hinted at it before, but here we go. This is the movie. The Wind Rises is D tier. I know. I feel like this might get maybe people get angry about this, but dude, The Wind Rises was not that great. This is like, it's easily one of his weakest movies. It really, I mean, I just don't know, dude. Like, it was like 20 minutes of a, like a love story, kind of a traumatic love story. And then it was like an hour and 40 minutes of just talking about planes. And that was it. Like, I don't care about planes. I don't know. Like, I feel like you had, like, this is like, I guess this was a very personal movie for Miyazaki because he's like a plane otaku, but like, I just did not care about planes. This movie was really hard to get through. I'm kind of glad that Miyazaki made one more movie because, dude, if this was his last movie, I would feel pretty bad because this is kind of a dud. I'm sorry if this is your favorite Miyazaki movie, but I just could not enjoy this movie that much. It was a chore to get through because it was just so much like they're not doing anything. They're talking about planes and that's it. Like, I don't know. It was just so like slow. I don't know. So yeah, The Wind Rises is a D tier movie. Sorry if that's your favorite movie, but hey, it's my video. And finally, we have The Boy and the Heron. So yeah, I actually saw this one in theaters. This just because it's his last film. So yeah, The Boy and the Heron is kind of hard to rank because I do like a lot of things, but there are some flaws with it. So this is a very confusing movie. Like, I don't really know what it was about. I believe it was about life and death, but it was very tough. It was very like all over the place. Kind of hearing mixed things. Like my friend Colin, if he's watching this video, hey Colin, how's it going? Yeah, he did bring up a good point that the main character Mahito, whatever, he goes from hating his aunt to being like, I have to save my aunt like super fast. Like there was no really like scene of them really like building chemistry that much. So it's just kind of like, why is he saving her? Like, I don't know. It was kind of like too fast. But visually, the movie is great. There's a lot of good scenes. A lot of good. The cast is also good. It's full of great performances, like Robert Pattinson as the Heron, because you don't even know, because like he's actually voice acting. It doesn't sound like him. Also, I thought Kirito, not Kirito, Kiriko or whatever, like the fisherman lady. I thought she was voiced by Michelle Rodriguez. I was like, oh cool, that Fast and Furious lady's in this movie. Nope, it's Florence Pugh, which is weird because I haven't seen any of Florence Pugh's movies, so I don't know how her voice sounds so familiar to me, but it does. Anyways, so yeah, it's kind of hard to rank this one because again, it's very confusing, a lot of ups and downs. Not his best, but not his worst. But I don't know. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's all right. I think I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's enough to be A tier, but I think it barely. It's like I think I would put it a little bit higher than House Moving Castle, just a little bit. I don't know if that's controversial. I don't know if I don't really know if I don't know if people are gonna be like, what? How? No, House Moving Castle is so much better, or like all the other B tiers that I listed are better than The Boy and the Heron. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be the video. I talked for way longer than I wanted to. There were a couple of awkward pauses, so maybe this video is not gonna be too long, but whatever, I'm just gonna post it. This is my first time doing a tier list video, so let me know if you would like more of these. I don't know. I don't know if this is boring or not. Anyways, this video is way too long, so, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.